it's Corinne, the fresh expert, your Tupperware connection. Shonali is on her way over with her husband for date night. It's a special FreshDishes edition. And since we decided we love cheese and we love wine, well, we're gonna do a cheesy date night. Really is cheesy because we're playing board games too. But we've got some wine, and when I think wine and cheese, I think of fondue. I love fondue. Not only is it just fun to say it, fondue, but it's super, super yummy. So I'm gonna do two types of fondue tonight. One is a brie fondue, which is brie, a little bit of green onions, and some simple ingredients. And then we're gonna do a classic French fondue. I've got some Gruyere cheese and some Swiss cheese and a really, really good bottle of French white. Now go to your local wine shop, tell them what you're doing, and they'll help you pick out the right wine for whatever dish you're doing. This is one that was recommended to my hubby when he went to the store. We got lots of different toppings that we are gonna put with the fondue. I've already cubed up some French bread. We've got some tomatoes. We got our apples and pears. Now I'm taking our apples and I like to cut mine in chunks. You know, some people do slices. I like chunks because I feel like you can stab it better. Also, I have it sitting in water with lemon essential oil. You can also just use lemon juice, but the acidity of it will keep your fruit from oxidizing, so it'll still look pretty on the display. Also, we're gonna do mushrooms, and then my favorite, Brussels sprouts. Now, I know not everybody likes Brussels sprouts, but I promise when you make them the right way, they're fantastic. So I went ahead and steamed both of these in Tupperware Smart Steamer, but I love it when Brussels sprouts have a little bit of that crispy edging. So I'm gonna take my Brussels sprouts and put them on. The big ones I cut in half, the others I just trimmed and put them in whole. I'm gonna drizzle them with a little bit of olive oil, put them on Tupperware's grill pan, and roast them for a few minutes in the oven. That way you get the steam to bring out the color, the flavor, the nutrients, the yumminess, and then the crispiness adds that extra. Once we mix it in with our fondue, it is gonna be amazing. One last tip as I prep is the garlic. Now Tupperware's garlic press is really fun because you really can smash the garlic with the little piece here that's on the edge. You know, so when you smash the garlic with your knife, the heel of your hand, it makes it easier for you to then chop off the edges. So smash it, take it, chop off the edges, and then unpeel it. And you actually want to take the garlic clove and you're going to run it on the inside of your fondue pot, right inside. Don't smash it up and leave it raw in there. Just rub the essence on the outside, and that's going to give the perfect base for your fondue. Well, I can't wait to share more with you later. It's going to be such a fun night.
Hey there, I'm Shonali with FreshDishes Gourmet Foods. Today we are making rosemary grilled shrimp. We're doing it as an appetizer, so they're going to be small, little bite-sized pieces, and they have a great presentation because we're using little rosemary strips, or sprigs. So what I did to start was I peeled and deveined medium-sized shrimp. These are white Gulf shrimp, and I took some rosemary sprigs that were about 8 inches long, and just took the rosemary off from the bottom and left a nice little top. So we're going to use that as a pretty garnish. So we take the shrimp and you skewer it. So we're using these as a skewer, which is really cool because after they're cooked and you set them on a platter, they look really neat. So we want to skewer both of them just right through the center so they look like this. And then I've got a mix here of fresh chopped garlic and fresh rosemary, and I used some Old Bay seasoning as well as some really, really good olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, and house seasoning, of course, my signature house seasoning. And what you want to do is you want to set them on platter, and we're going to just brush them or spoon it on onto both sides. And once those are done, you want to stick them on the grill, a real hot grill or a nice grill pan, and stick them on for about 2 minutes, 2-ish minutes on both sides. And this is what you end up with. Beautiful grilled shrimp, and they make for a nice little appetizer, and they're delicious and bite-sized and really good. Oh, and a tip with that extra rosemary that you've got that you can do, you're obviously not going to use all of that rosemary. So what I did was I mixed it with some really nice sea salt, and I made a great rosemary infused sea salt that you can use on veggies, fish, shrimp, chicken, really anything that you like rosemary on. So keep that in a sealed container in the fridge, and it'll last a couple weeks. Or you can lay it flat on a cookie sheet or a baking sheet with some parchment paper and just let it dry out, and it'll last forever. So, well, not forever, but you want to use it. So there you go. Rosemary grilled shrimp as an appetizer. Thanks so much.